Good morning. Day 3 of our national response to the tragedy at Bondi Beach on Sunday afternoon. Another, I thought, very unimpressive day from the Prime Minister yesterday, who, when pushed about what his government's doing about anti-Semitism, talked about enacting the hate laws. Well, enacting hate laws is one thing, prosecuting hate laws is another. If you're allowing people to run around the country yelling death to Jews, gas the Jews, walking over bridges calling for intifadas, standing on the steps of the Opera House and doing nothing about it, then you're hardly serious about the problem. The PM instead deflected. He said, this is not a time for playing politics. This is a time for national unity. What I'd suggest to the Prime Minister is that the nation is unified. It's unified in wanting to stamp out anti-Semitism. It's unified in wanting to make sure we never see another day like last Sunday in this country. And to do that, we're unified in wanting to do the kinds of things that will prevent it happening. I heard the otherwise impressive New South Wales Premier Chris Minns say last night, if we had to do it again, we would do things differently. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm just sick of hearing politicians say if we had to do it again, we'd do it differently. These are highly paid individuals. We invest in them the responsibility of doing it right the first time round. And they've really got to get serious about this whole anti-Semitism problem. And when the Prime Minister says it's not a time for playing politics, disasters really are the very best time for playing politics, because politics really is our nation working itself out. So we think back to Port Arthur and what John Howard did after that. He enacted amongst the toughest gun laws in the world. And he did it in the face of incredible criticism, mostly from his own side of politics. But he seized the moment, played politics, if you want to call it that, and enacted profound change. And you see that writ large in many examples all around the world. Good politicians who understand what their country want use those opportunities to get things done. So, Prime Minister, I would suggest respectfully that the nation is unified. They want you to do something. I thought this morning of Scott Morrison in December of 2019, when on holiday in Hawaii, was asked why he wasn't back in Australia, where bushfires were creating havoc and disaster and tragedy. And he said, I don't hold the hose, mate. Well, the Prime Minister always holds the hose. And right now there's another fire, a metaphorical fire, sweeping across our land. It has a name. It's called anti-Semitism. The Prime Minister holds the hose, and he needs to help put it out. Have a good day.